What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lyndon Britt from SuccessWithLyndon.com, also the founder of Home Run Marketing, where we cover all bases of your business. And today on Tips or Two with Lyndon, we're going to be talking about the importance, okay, understand that word, importance of split testing. All right, so you want to learn how to get more and better results in your business, then split testing is definitely where you want to be. So as you're hopping on this thing, if you're catching the recording of it, make sure you want to fast forward about 2 minutes. I'll be greeting a couple of people saying hello, and I don't want you to get bored just sitting there doing that. So if you catch the recording, fast forward about 2 minutes, that's where the content's going to begin. All right, so we're going to be talking about split testing. I hope, first of all, I hope you are having a blessed and wonderful day. It's Thursday. I'm having a wonderful day here in the sunny Dallas, Texas. I mean, our weather's just jumping back and forth. What's going on, Mr. Kevin? Appreciate y'all hopping in here. But I am ready to get things rocking and rolling. I hope y'all ready for a nice one. Got some information that's definitely going to help you get some results in your business. If you haven't been doing this, now's a great time to figure out exactly how to start doing it. I'm gonna break it down in a way that makes sense, that's not necessarily on a business tip. See, I know a lot of people like to get examples and stuff like that, so I'm gonna present it to you just like that. Great evening to you, Mr. Anthony, Fort Washington, Maryland. I was just about to ask, as you hop on in here, let everybody know where you're viewing from. I love being, hopefully be able to make some connections with other people that are actually watching this live as well. So I appreciate you all hopping in here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I don't even want to wait anymore because I got some great stuff I want to bring you. First thing first, I want to ask you all, if you like the content that I give, there's a share button down at the bottom. If you love the information I give that helps give tips for marketers that are looking to grow their business, hit that share button. What's going on, Mr. Marcus? Hey, man, y'all don't know, that guy's slowly becoming my hero right there, man. He's consistently doing his thing in his business and getting some results, and I appreciate him for sticking around and continue doing the things that he's doing and growing his business. And it's great to see everybody that's consistently doing things in their business. So many people walk away from it. But hit that share button out if you like the value that I give on a regular, consistent basis. Or if you're gonna make me earn it, cool, I'll earn it today. So if you, I'm looking forward to giving you some value. First off, we're going to talk about how to get more conversions in your business. Okay, we're going to be talking about how to get more conversions in your business, and it leads right into the topic of the day. First off, I'm starting to get better at this writing backwards thing. Conversions. What is it? What do they mean by conversions? Okay, first of all, to convert, to obtain an equivalent value for an exchange or calculation as of money or units of measurement. Okay, so what they mean by, once again, to obtain an equivalent value in or exchange calculation as of money or units of measure. So when we say get better conversions in your business, a lot of times we have what they call an opt-in letter or an opt-in page, where people, when they say an exchange of information, that would be more than likely a lead or a prospect's email or phone number of some way to be able to keep in constant communication with that person. Okay, so when you're getting better conversions, what they mean is you're getting more people that actually visit that site to leave their information. Okay, you'll have what you call your clicks, your hot clicks and links and stuff like that. Hot clicks, well, people actually click, but not a lot of times everybody leave their information. When you actually having higher conversions, that means something of value that you're providing is actually getting more people to actually click and leave their information because they want more. What's going on, Mr. Kevin? What's going on, Mr. John? Appreciate you hopping on this thing. Okay, so how do you get more conversions? The one thing we're going to talk about, one thing I'm focusing on today, is split testing. Okay, so what do I mean by split test? In order to split test, what a split test does, what a split test is, however you want to look at it, it is doing two or more different things leading back to the same result. Okay, what you're figuring out is which one works better. Okay, so when you're doing split testing, you could have 2, 3, or 4 different ways to get an end result, lead somebody to something that is of value, but those 4 different ways, you figure out which one works better. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna break this down for you. If this is already of value, if you already understood the conversion part, what it means to convert and get better leads, go ahead and share this thing out. Hit share, like, share, and I want to get some feedback from you. If there's something, if you have a question about conversion and split test and stuff like that, leave it in the comments so I can answer it for you live. I'd love to be able to answer your question live, and believe it, if you have a question, more than likely you're not the only person that has that question. It may be somebody else that is watching. Even if you're watching the recording, somebody else that's watching it that's just not answering the question. They want to ask, but they're just not doing it. So if you have a question, let me know. Lending equals straight value. Hang on tight to be taking off. Yeah, we about to take off. All right. So I'm gonna break this down. A lot of times when you get to talking about marketing, people don't understand the numbers and marketing talk. Okay. So I'm gonna break this down for you in a way you understand, that anybody can understand. I want you to think basketball. Okay. And my guy Marcus can relate to this. In basketball, you have a point system. You have free throws, which is worth 1 point, layups and any other shots on the inside perimeter worth 2 points. And then you also have your 3-point shot. You can't get any more than 3 points at a time. Okay. You have a matter of fact, we can go into that. You actually can, but we can go into that even further. All right. So split testing, and I'll start with your 2-point shots. Okay. The easiest way to do this. In basketball, you can get 2 points in many ways. Okay, you can either you can do a layup or you can do a shot. Okay, so the end result, exactly what I'm talking about. Your end result is making 2 points. But when you're doing, let's say for instance, this is split testing. This is your marketing thing. You want to lead somebody. That 2 points will be your unless there's a 4-point play. Like I said, I get into that, Kevin. I said I get into that. Trust me. I knew somebody was gonna come up with it, but that's exactly what I talked about. But the end result, say for instance, your end result is your product or a service that you have for sale. Okay, product or service that you have for sale. That's the 2 points. Okay, so you've got 2 different ways. Let's say you have 2 different ways to lead to that. Maybe you have a static capture page. Okay. Static capture page. Oh, Dunk. Oh, I forgot. You got 3 different ways. Okay. So say for instance, you have a static capture page and you run a campaign from it. Or you boosting a post, or you running ads on static campaign. Say for instance, you have a pre-recorded video. Okay. And just for my guy Marcus just said Dunk, say for instance, you have a live video that you just happen to shoot that leads to a live or perhaps a webinar or something like that you do a short video. All right, so 3 different ways, but they're leading to one thing, your product. That would be the definition if you were to look at it as an example in split testing. I can get 2 points. I can get 2 points by laying up. I can get 2 points by shooting a shot inside the perimeter, or I can get 2 points by dunking. Okay, so, and they all lead, like I said, to that one particular thing. So split testing is just multiple ways of presenting something which leads to one result. So the importance of split testing. I'll give you the perfect example of something that happened to me when I was in school. I played basketball. I wasn't a basketball. I was very young at the time and just got into basketball, and I wanted more play time. And my coach told me, he said, you know what? I'm going to give you 10 shots. He gave me a basketball on the court because I wanted more PT. He said, I give you 10 shots. If you make one of those shots, I give you more PT. You know what I did? I went out there and I shot 10 shots. Literally shot 10 shots inside the perimeter, inside and outside. I didn't make not one. He taught me a valuable lesson. I was only looking at one way of making that 2 points. So after that was all over, I was so disappointed because I didn't make one shot and I wanted more play time. He said, now come here, let me ask you a question. He said, not one time did you go up there and make it. When I told you make one shot, I give you more play time. Not one time did you go do a layup. And it made sense to me, and it immediately hit me. He was like, but that's not a shot, but it is. It's a different form of a shot. When you begin to market your opportunity in one way, you get stuck marketing your opportunity. Y'all gonna have to excuse the ambulance, fire truck, whatever it is. When you begin to market your opportunity in one way and you're not getting the results, you've got to figure out a different way to be able to find results for your business. You cannot stick to one way. All right, if you're getting this, if this is a value, give me some thumbs up, some hearts, some smiles, give me some shares. I told you I want to earn it today, but I want to break it down to you in a way that's easily understood. Okay, so you cannot think of one way. I had one way thinking, and I only shoot my way into getting more play time. I could have easily stood on the free throw line. I could have easily went and did a layup. At the time, I couldn't dunk, so my game wasn't that strong. But you find multiple ways. I could have went and made 8 layups and missed a couple of them. Okay, it is very imperative that you learn different ways to market your opportunity. Why? Because not one way is going to always be appealing to everybody. Think about yourself. Okay, when you see in your news feed, whether it's if you think about this, if you look in your email, a lot of times what catches your attention? Number one, you're going to be attracted from different ways that people be able to reach out to you. Okay. If you see the same mode consistent, whether it's a forward, matter of fact, we're going to make this easy. I want you to think about, just a video on Facebook. If you're scrolling down Facebook and you see post after post and just words and words and words, and everybody's just printing words and words, more than likely they'll say, I'm getting bored just kind of reading. You waiting on something to catch your attention. So what if I did 3 different posts? I myself did 3 different posts, not boosting an ad, anything like that. I did an ad like, hey, come check out so-and-so at 5 o'clock. Okay, you read that, not interested, you scroll up. And then I give you a picture of the event that may happen. Let's say it could be a 5K run. Perhaps it's interesting for my runner. Hey, come see, and you just saw type and say, hey, come run with us in a 5K run. You kind of ignore it. And then you see a picture of people actually running in a 5K, perhaps a static picture of people running in a 5K. And you look at it for a second. Number one, it might be vibrant. The colors out there, it might be bright outside, but it catches your attention. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit more. Then all of a sudden you see a short video of me talking to you. And then more than likely, if it's a motion video, that's why Facebook did this, to be able to catch the attention of their audience. You saw me looking at my camera, or you saw me looking into a video camera, and this is what you saw. More control of your feed. Now when you scroll over stuff, this is what you see. And when you see that, you want to see what this person is saying, what it is that's going on inside of this post. So you click the post, and then you hear me talk about this 5K that's about to happen. And perhaps I go into details about what it entails to. Perhaps it's a benefit for a cause or something like that you're interested in. But the thing is, I've gotten your attention now. Okay. And then you've got the next one that seems like a live, whatever it may be, a live feed where you act, hey, it's not too late. We're actually headed over here. We're registering right now. And if you're watching this, more than likely you may be within the vicinity. You can come down and still register for free and do something and be able to donate for the cause or march for the cause or whatever. Tomorrow's Veteran Day. Perhaps there's a parade or something like that, but it catches your attention. So I did 4 different ways. If I did that in 4 different ways to present to you, I could do a post, I could do a picture, I could do a recorded video, or I could do a live. If I put all 4 of them in front of you, but they're all leading to one thing, which is to get you to a specific place, you've just witnessed split testing. So the benefits of split testing, what it is that you have to offer, is very important for your business, because it gets multiple ways in front of people of how to lead to you whatever it is that you're trying to offer. Now, the best thing about it is, like I said, now we talk about the importance of it, because now you begin to pay attention to which way that you're marketing or which way that you're presenting is most effective. If you're finding that the writing isn't doing you any good, just like myself, I found out my shooting wasn't any good at that time. Now I'm a little better behind the 3-point line right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like I used to be, just in case somebody want to try to challenge. And Marcus said he definitely understand, brother. Or appreciate that. All right. So, but if one way is not working for me at all, why would I want to keep doing that? If I'm not getting as much, I'm getting better results on the picture, on the static picture that I post up. Maybe I get a like, a few comments, a few shares. Okay. But then perhaps even if I got more engagement on the video that I posted up there, and now people are actually hearing what I'm talking about. And then number 2, you don't type as much as you talk. You can say a whole lot more in the 1-minute video than you can typing for 1 minute straight. Nobody's going to read all the stuff that you type if you type for a minute straight. I guarantee it. Nobody's going to do it. But if you do a 45-second to a minute video, you have the opportunity to put a lot more in people's ears, because they hear it. They don't have to read. A lot of people rather listen to a video than read something for themselves. All right. Then the last thing, but then say I got even more conversions on live, because they got to witness it. I can move the camera around live and actually show them, hey, man, it's about 200. We just had a team of 200 people that came down here for the cause to donate that time to be able to benefit for yada, yada, whatever it may be. We just got a brand new team of this that's marketing new opportunities, showing people how they can do this. Or we've got a so-and-so team over here that can lead. If you're looking for ways to be able to do this, and it leads to the one thing that you had to present, but it was 4 different ways. Now like I said, you begin to pay attention to which one is more effective, and that's what you start to direct your time to more often. Don't spend the time consistently doing the things that's not working. when you begin to split testing, I don't care what you're selling, what you're offering, what you're providing for people. If you only look at it one way, you're only going to reach either the same people, if you reach people at all. When you begin to look at different ways to market whatever it is that you're offering, now you begin to put your opportunity in front of more people, because you find different ways to catch an appealing eye. I mean, you find more ways to be appealing to the eye of people that you're trying to catch the attention of. All right. So the importance of split testing, it is much needed in your business, because it keeps you, number one, it keeps you from being bored. Okay. Now, if, like I said, even when you find the most effective thing, just because it's most effective for this doesn't mean it's going to be most effective for the next thing that you do. So you can continuously split test. You may split test with a blog. Okay. If you do a lot more writing and add a few videos, maybe you add a few opt-ins, perhaps you add a few plugins, things that, can you split test blog posts? That's exactly what I'm talking about right now. Can you split test blog posts? Yes, you can. And the way you can do that, when you're presenting your blog post, you don't just post a blog post to see that. More than likely, you're posting a static page for somebody to be able to see it. It's the same way. If you're talking about a compelling information within the blog, you can do a short 30-second video and boost that post. But as you boosting that post, it links back, and it can be a hyperlink. When somebody clicks it, it leads to their blog. If you do it, and then you can do the same thing as a static page. If you notice, a lot of times when you add a picture as your as the blog post main picture or something like that, as thumbnail, it's called a thumbnail. If you add a picture as a thumbnail, whenever you post it, that thumbnail picture comes up along with the description of what it's about. So you can split test the thumbnail picture and boost that post if you want to, or you can do a short 10 to 15 second video giving them a few ideas of what they're about to read once they click with that link leading directly to your blog. So there's several ways that you can split test. Okay, several ways you can split test. Highly suggest that you check split testing out. Very important that you do split testing, but like I said, because what's appealing to one person may not be to another. Okay, very important that you do that. If you have a blog post, last night, Norbert Orlowitz, I believe his name, and I can't pronounce. I always mess up his last name. Forgive me if you happen to watch this, Norbert. He did a waiting on that how to. Okay, gotcha, Mary. I'll make sure I send it as soon as this live is over with. Okay, he did a webinar last night over blogging. Okay, he did an extensive 8,000 word blog. Your typical blog for a lot of people is in between 300 to 500 words. Common. That's the first thing I learned when I began to blog. You have an information-packed blog that's about in between 3,000 to 8,000 words or more. There's a couple of people that have 20,000. Some is just like articles. You put them out there and you provide those things with so much value, you can boost that post all day, because you can put pictures, you can hyperlink it to some of your previous blogs, you can hyperlink it to an opportunity, you can hyperlink it to a product or a service, you can hyperlink it to references if other people want to reference. Perhaps you're talking about something that was in another article and you can reference it to somewhere else. It's very important, and you can do that split testing with the same way and put that information. And if that thing is providing leads for your business, it's converting very high. As we talked about, a lot of people actually opting in because they want to read that blog, they want to get that information. It's going to be very valuable that you find different ways to market that piece of content, because it's going to lead to the growth of your business, because more people want to find out what it is that you're offering. So split testing, very important, because it gives you different ways to present the same thing to get appealing eyes. Okay, so I hope that breakdown, the basketball example, was a great example for you. And once again, there was another thing that, like we talked about, the 4-point play. Okay, and matter of fact, before I end this, I'll go into that. We talked about the 4-point play. How is there a 4-point play in basketball? You get fouled on the 3-point line. And you make perhaps you shoot a 3, you get fouled while you shoot the 3, you make the 3, and you make the free throw. Okay, split testing in this example. How does that work? If you're doing that split testing and it works like that, what I would consider that would be an offer inside of an offer. Okay, that's what you call that's what I would consider what they call an upsell. Okay, so perhaps you did a split test and you led them to, and you got them inside. Okay, but if you want more information, perhaps something you talk about inside of that. The blog, perhaps you have a blog. You did a split test that led to your blog. Now inside of your blog, you have an opt-in that leads into an opportunity or a product or a service. Okay, that's that extra bonus point. You got fired. Number one, you got in. You got on the line. You've already made that shot. You got the opportunity. Somebody be able to come to your blog. Now you want to send them somewhere else. That's that extra 4-point play right there. You lead them to a product or a service within that blog, which helps benefit your business as well. All right. So that's your 4-point play. All right. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If this was a value, like I said, give me some thumbs up, some likes, some smiles, some shares. Definitely, if that was a value to you, share this thing out. People need to know the importance of split testing in your business. Don't get stagnant with one way of marketing. You're going to hurt yourself. It's going to feel like walking on coals. It's going to burn for a while. You're going to get tired of this thing. Eventually, you're not going to believe in yourself that you can make it to the other side. How many of y'all ever walked on coals before? Walked on crushed glass? Not me. Not doing it. Anyways, if this was a value to you, like I said, appreciate all of that. If you enjoyed this content and you like the way information I'll be able to give, meet me over at successwithlyndon.com. I have several other videos still uploading and updating stuff on the site, so you'll be able to find more stuff. There are several different free trainings on there if you're looking for different ways to be able to grow your business on social media, or if you have a brick and mortar and you're looking for ways to market your opportunity, then go ahead and meet me over successwithlyndon.com. There's also products that you could purchase to be able to help grow your business as well. They say wait on that how to. You got that right. No, okay, not. All right, man. Well, I appreciate that. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Y'all have a blessed day. To all my veterans, I'll still hit you up on Tipsy 2 with Lyndon tomorrow, but I thank you for serving our country. Mr. John, if my guy Joseph watches the thing, hey man, I appreciate you all for serving our country. My Table Dreams fam, my guy Marcus, Table Dreams. Hey man, I can call it Table Dreams for life now because I'm looking forward to growing with you folks. I can't call off all the service people that I know, but I appreciate you all serving in our country and putting your life on the line for the freedom that we have here in the U.S. But you all have a blessed and wonderful day. I will see y'all tomorrow for Tipsy 2 with Lyndon, and y'all have a blessed one. All right, don't forget to share this thing out.